This may be one of the most random videos that you'll see me make, but I've been waiting to make this video for a long time and I'm running out of time. Today is December 27th, 2022. And let me begin by saying that when I was in high school, I worked at the store Eddie Bauer in Los Angeles, West LA, at the Beverly Center. Worked there for a few months before I transferred to the Eddie Bauer store at the Glendale Galleria, which was a lot closer to where I lived. I loved the store Eddie Bauer and worked there for about a year and a half. Then in 1996, I left Los Angeles to join the Air Force, which I began my career, 21 years and a half in the Air Force, traveled all over the world. But in 1997, at my first assignment, I was stationed in Montgomery, Alabama, complete different from Los Angeles. And I was married, we had our son, and we had our daughter who was born in 1997, and that's 25 years ago. And to make extra money, I went back, I was a firefighter for the Air Force for my first 4 years. So I worked 24 on hours, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off. To make extra money, they had opened up an Eddie Bauer store in Montgomery at the mall. And I got a part-time working there, part-time job. And I did that for less than a year, but I really enjoyed it. It was like going back to family, working part-time for a company that I enjoyed, and I loved their clothing. So the point of this video is in 1997, I spotted a belt at the store, at the Eddie Bauer store where I worked. And I liked it a lot. It was just a nice leather belt, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And then eventually, like most things at the store, it went on sale. And then I would get 30% off additional as an employee discount. And I bought the belt in 1997. And if I remember correct, I either paid $12 or $14 after the sale and after the 30% employee discount. I'm going to share with you the belt. This is it. It's a simple belt. In fact, when this was brand new, I did receive a few compliments, maybe 3 or 4 from my friends. They were like, "Oh, that's a nice belt," and kind of random because people don't really notice belts. But this is it. And my point is, I've been wearing this belt since 1997. Almost every day. In fact, it's been on number 3 right here. And you can see there's a little bit of wear. You can see the wear right here. It has 5 holes, and it's always been on number 3. This belt, like I said, I've been waiting to make this video because it is something that I think is really cool, that I've had it for 25 years. I've worn it for 25 years. It's traveled the world. Many states here in the US, all over Europe. I can tell you Italy, France, Germany, Hungary, Austria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and it's been in Greenland, the North Pole, Greenland. It's been when we were stationed in Hawaii, I wore this. Almost every day I wear this belt, with the exception of when I was in uniform, or now, with the exception if I'm wearing a professional work attire that requires a black belt. But if I'm wearing casual pants or jeans, it is always this belt. Not most of the time, it's always. I have another belt that my wife bought me, and it's very nice. It's the brown belt, and it has horses on it. But I've worn that maybe 5 times in the last 10 years. It's always this belt. You probably will not see another video like this from someone who's so excited about a belt. But I had to document this. This is part of my history. And like I said, 2022 is coming to an end. I needed to do it in 2022 because it's the 25th anniversary that I've owned this belt and that I've worn this belt. It's been all over the world. It's also been in the Caribbean, French Caribbean, Mexico. Just anywhere I've gone, the belt has gone with me. Shout out to Eddie Bauer. 1920 was when they started in Seattle, Washington, and it's 102 years later, the company that's been around. Hopefully somebody from Eddie Bauer sees this. Take care.